kind of, I guess, overall thoughts about your group here, close to halfway through Scrimmage?
Yeah, no, I got a bunch of kids that like to work hard. They want to be great, working really hard every day just to go win that day, win that moment. And so just working on the base fundamental things. We're doing some different things they probably haven't done in the past, blocking-wise, route-wise, all the above. So, I've done a really good job just trying to lock in and learn the offense.
You've got some guys that have battled some injuries in their time here. What have you sensed kind of their mentality attacking this spring?
Yeah, no, I think it's been good. I think, everybody got a fresh start when we got here, and it's a new opportunity for everybody to come out and compete. So coming off some of those injuries, obviously, are, guys, at times confidence will be shaken and stuff like that, but I haven't seen that at all. I mean, they've been great. They've been attacking every single day and working out hard starting from the day we got here. So really excited about my group.
At Oklahoma, Lincoln used kind of an H-back. Is that the position you guys are going to have in the offense? You have a guy that fits that role?
I think it's all based on what guys we have for those roles. That's definitely a huge part of this offense. So in some form or fashion, yes, it's going to be in there. So, but really, it's based off of what our guys show they can do this spring, then going and leading into summer and fall camp.
So there's not one guy who's kind of been slotted in that role?
No, we're kind of cross-training everybody, getting everybody to learn the whole scheme of things, at the inline tight end, the H-back spot, splitting out at receiver, all the above. We got to kind of know the whole thing. And so really teaching big scheme more than just one specific spot for each guy.
And what's the biggest skill that guy has to have, the H-back? What kind of separates him from the other spots?
It's a lot of feel. That word's used a lot, but, that guy's kind of the cleanup guy on a lot of things, and he's got to be a really savvy football player. Needs to make good decisions, obviously. Needs to know the run and the pass. There's a lot of things on our plate in our room, but our guys have embraced that and done a really good job.
Any of those guys that have really just stood out in terms of making a good first impression these first couple of weeks of camp?
They've all done a really good job. Malcolm Epps has really done a lot of things that are impressive. He's an impressive-looking guy, highly recruited kid and all that. I remember when he was coming out. And so he's done a nice job just coming out and attacking and really learning and putting in all the work that's needed in order to be great. So. But all the guys have really done a good job. They're locked in. They're watching film. They're working together. So you can't really ask for anything more than that.
How was the scrimmage portion today for the tight ends?
It was good. It was good. We made our mistakes. Made some good plays though too. Had a touchdown ball down there to Malcolm. So just trying to take advantage of every time we get a chance to be on the field, take advantage of that rep and that opportunity to go score and go make a play.
For scrimmage, what can you do for a tight end group that maybe you can't do the other parts of practice?
I think just making those competitive catches. They're probably a little more competitive in a scrimmage period. We have big, tall guys, so using that size a little bit and really getting them to go up and attack balls and understand when we're down in that going-in goal line range, we need to come down with the ball every single time. So they've got a good mentality about them with that, and that's been a big emphasis for us.
And you have some experience coaching special teams, right?
Yeah.
Are you involved at all with the special teams now? I know it's kind of a by committee.
Yeah. So I run the punt team,
Okay.
and then I'm on kickoff return and punt return as well.
How odd is that arrangement, not having a designated special teams coach, or does it work totally smoothly?
Yeah, honestly, I think every team I've been a part of has always split it up by group. I was with Sean Snyder, who was here previously at Kansas State for a long time. But before Sean kind of took over that role at Kansas State, we were split up by group as well. And everybody kind of had their hand on the unit. So it's a good way to do it. The kids get to hear from some different people. Everybody kind of has their hand on their position within that group. So, as long as we're all on the same page as a coaching staff, then it tends to work out pretty well.
Let's do one more here.
With your experience coaching offensive line and obviously the tight ends offensive line kind of hand-in-hand blocking, what's that, relationship like? How those position groups mesh?
Yeah, no, I think my offensive line background absolutely will help us. The expectation is for this group to have a lot of blocking within our scheme, and so we're going to have a lot of things on our plate in that regard. So the technique and fundamental part of that is huge, as you guys know, with the blocking concepts and things. So working a lot on that right now, a lot on footwork and base and pad level, and some of the things they probably haven't done here in the past as much. But it's just a new offense, so new things on their plate, new things to learn.
Thank you.